YouTube! Thank you so much for joining me for another video. Today I am outside. It is really cold out, but I thought that it might give you the best experience as to what Sweden is like in the winter. Now currently it is about 10 degrees Fahrenheit, or it feels like 10 degrees Fahrenheit. However, at night it goes down to about 1 or negative, so that is very fun. However, a lot of Swedes' houses are heated, so that is the nice part of that. So I am currently walking on a lake right now. We got about 7 inches of snow. You probably can't tell that much, but we got about 7 inches of snow over the week. And so we're walking on a frozen lake, which I've never done this before, so this is very dangerous, I think. But it's very exciting. Where you go in Sweden, if it is, you know, walking distance, everything is pretty close for nature, especially on the outskirts of Stockholm, which is where we live. Tonight, the sun will go down at around 4 p.m., which is actually better than what it has been before. On the coldest day, which was around December 21st, or sorry, the shortest day, which was December 21st or 22nd, the winter solstice, it went down at around like 3:30ish. So we are getting better here. However, it is pretty sad sometimes when you wake up, go to work, and it's dark, and then you come home and it's dark. But weekends have been worth it. It has been pretty nice out. The sun is shining a little bit, hidden behind clouds. So in the winter, Swedes definitely find things to do. They make it worth it to be outside, which is very different than the States, because when it is cold outside, a lot of people stay inside. However, here, wherever you go, nature reserves, there is always people walking around. You're always seeing other people. So some things that they like to do, well, they like to go for walks, so that is very nice. They also love cross-country skiing, which is really cool. So I want to try that while I'm here. And they do snowboarding, regular skiing. So when I told my kids that I had never gone skiing or snowboarding before, they were shocked. So that is definitely on the list for what we're gonna do during Sports Lov, which is a holiday that's coming up where they have a whole week off of school to pretty much go and do sports, winter sports. So that is awesome. I look forward to that. That is in week 9. So in about 4 weeks. Yeah, so then other things that they like to do, because a lot of the lakes that they have here get frozen over, they love to go skating. We had gone to a different place and we noticed some people that they were skating on ice, which is really cool. Very scary, probably the first time that you try it. But another thing that the kids really love to do when it's snowing is go sledding, and they have these awesome sleds. One last winter activity that we were able to see is kind of like paragliding, but it's with a snowboard, so it was really cool to see. Swedes tried to stay busy by doing things outside of work time, so even though things go down pretty late at night, you still want to stay involved. So looking ahead, we will have another about 2 more months of winter weather like this, and then hopefully by around April, May, it'll start to be a little more springish. However, Sweden does not really get super hot in the summer, so it kind of feels like it is spring for a while. Summer is pretty nice, so I am excited for that, since it'll be the first full summer that I'll have here. Currently though, Brian is testing out the ice. How does it look?
Sturdy.
Sturdy? I'm really nervous.
We're good. Need a pair of skates.
Okay. So in the summertime, this is actually the lake that I filmed my 2nd or 3rd video in to talk about my thoughts about Sweden so far, my first impressions. So as you can see, it does not look the same as it was when I first filmed that video. The thing that the Swedes really love in the winter time, I know Christmas was about a month ago. However, I wanted to touch, it gets really pretty here, because even though it's dark, the Swedes definitely try to make it look like it is really light outside, so they have a lot of nice lights that glow at night to kind of the walk past, but also in the city is beautiful. The Christmas lights that they use, it's not the same as the States. Like, I love the States Christmas decorations, but it can be a little tacky sometimes. However, here it is very nice, very white lights. It helps to light everything up. Also, the snow helps a lot with lighting things up at night, so it makes it feel less like you're in the darkness all the time. So even though snow can be very cold and it's hard to get around sometimes, it does make it nice at night. No matter how much snow that they've gotten, it's been almost snowing for like 2 days straight one time, and they don't stop. So the likelihood of them closing schools is very, very rare. They don't really do it because they're pretty prepared for it. Everyone here has to get winter tires in the winter. So if you drive a car, you need to buy winter tires and put them on at a certain time. The Swedes are really good about this, even though I don't think it's written in their law. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's one of those things that the Swedes just do it because that's the right thing to do. Who ride bikes? Yes, people ride bikes when it's snowing. I think it's crazy, but I think it's pretty cool too. They put on winter tires. They don't really clean off their roads too much. Usually their parking lots are icy and they have a lot of snow on them. So people here, they kind of just prepare for it, and they just, if they slip, they slip. Nothing really happens. They don't get mad that it hasn't been cleaned. Very different than the States, but I really like that. That's kind of like your responsibility. You knew that it snowed. One more thing about the winter that the Swedes really, really love is they love their saunas. So we actually have a sauna in our place. It provides kind of like a nice little heat. When you're done with the sauna, we leave it open so it heats the whole house. It's really, really nice. Especially when it gets this cold outside.
Despite it being so cold outside, they really like to jump into these freezing cold lakes and then go into a sauna, and it helps with their health.
Those are some things that I've noticed about winter here in Sweden. I have been enjoying the time. It is nice now that I have some company with me to do these types of things with. But we are hanging in, and I can't wait for nicer weather so that we can do some more things that are summer related, since we've been able to do a lot of winter things just in the 3 weeks that we have been back from Christmas break. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and to subscribe if you want to see more. Comment below on how you've been surviving winters in Sweden or wherever you live. If you have any recommendations for things I should do during the winter before it goes away, or anything else that you want me to talk about, that would be very, very helpful. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. See you later.